Hello, I'm Lincoln from Clogger. What I want to talk about today is 7 reasons why you should choose Clogger Wildfire Chaps for wildland firefighting chainsaw operations. The diagram on this banner is designed to give a graphical representation of the comparisons between the Clogger Wildfire Chaps and competitors' chaps that have been made to the USFS specification. The spider diagram here has 7 arms, each representing a certain criteria: breathability, flexibility, outer tear strength, weight, non-snagging, non-flammability, and washability. The blue line here represents the Clogger Wildfire Chaps and how they rate against each of those criteria, while the orange line is the USFS spec chaps and how they rate against each of those criteria. So let's have a look at each one of these criteria in a bit more depth. Firstly, breathability. Now, we've done testing according to an internationally recognised standard for air permeability of garments. The USFS spec chaps rated at 0. So 0 airflow through at a specified pressure. Whereas the Clogger Wildfire Chaps, they got a rating of 1.3 litres per square centimetre per minute. Or if that's translated into imperial, that's 1.8 gallons per square inch per minute. Now the next criteria we've got here is flexibility. Now we've done a simulation of a leg, a chainsaw chaps around a leg, and then being folded at the knee. Now what we found is that the USFS spec chaps showed almost nil deflection, while the Clogger Wildfire Chaps bent to an angle of about 40 degrees. The next criteria we looked at is the outer fabric tear strength. The USFS specification chaps use 1000 denier nylon cordura, which is very strong. However, the Clogger Wildfire Chaps, with its Kevlar based outer fabric, is not far behind. The next criteria is weight. The Clogger Wildfire Chaps weigh in at 2 pounds 3.5 ounces for a pair of medium. The USFS spec chaps for the same size weighs about 2 pounds 8 ounces. The next criteria we looked at is snagging, which is a very hard one to measure. What we've done in the design of the Clogger Wildfire Chaps is we've put 5 straps down the back of the leg with the object of reducing gaping between each strap. The next criteria is flammability. Now, every component on the Clogger Wildfire Chaps is fire resistant. That is the outer fabric, the chainsaw fabric inside, the lining that's against your leg, and the straps that buckle up around the back of your leg. They're all fire resistant. Now the USFS spec chaps uses nylon for the outer fabric, nylon for the lining that's against your leg, and nylon for the straps. And we all know that nylon burns and melts. Lastly, we've got washability. Clogger Wildfire, multiple washings, either hand washing or gentle machine wash, will not affect or destroy the chainsaw protective fabric inside. So you can keep your garments clean, and all those flammable contaminants that wildfire chainsaw chaps come in touch with on a daily basis, like fuel and oil, etc., can be removed. Now there's one more reason that I'd like to talk about as to why you should choose Clogger Wildfire Chaps, and that is safety. Now you'll see in this picture here that the Clogger Wildfire Chaps have a strap right at the very bottom of the chaps. Any chainsaw protective pad below the bottom strap, like this here, is rendered almost useless in the event of an accident, because the saw will just flick it out of the way instantly and expose the leg behind. Another reason, or another feature that we've designed into the Clogger Wildfire Chaps to make them safer is using 5 straps down the back of the leg. And this is designed to help prevent rotation, because rotation is a factor in a chainsaw strike. And that's the very reason why in the national standard ASTM F1897 they have specified extra material to the inside leg of the right leg and to the outside leg of the left leg. Now you'll see in this picture here where in the design of the Clogger Wildfire Chaps there's an extra portion on the in leg of the right leg and on the out leg of the left leg. Now all of these benefits combine to make Clogger Wildfire Chaps the future of wildland firefighting chainsaw operations. Thank you.